Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, and happy Sunday. It's technically my Tuesday, so we're still in the work week. Last night was a great night. Not much was happening in the hospital, and that's the way I like it. I'm at the vanity playing again, and I've been thinking about a lot of stuff, a lot of purchases I want to make, a lot of eyeing, not buying, just kind of visually shopping and whatnot, taking stock of like what's happening in the world of beauty and whatnot. And it's made me real tired. So instead of buying any of the things that I've seen, although I am going to be doing another makeup that could break a no buy, I decided I'm just going to instead pivot from products to techniques or styles of makeup. I post very sporadically. My videos are not typically in order. I do pre-record. So in a few videos, I have referenced a video that I had made multiple times that was dedicated to my sister, all about easy makeup. And I keep recording it and deleting it because I'm very long-winded. You know that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I flap my gums a lot. I talk a lot. But I keep scrapping it and then trying over. But every time I try over, I perfect it just a little bit better. And while I am going to make that a quick little series for her, it's kind of pushed me into other types of makeup that I want to try. So I'm really focusing on soft, easy makeup. You should see a few videos on that before this. And today, I want to do the really gentle looking makeup that is typically what you see when people are doing like soft glam. So I'm not going to give you any example of that. Like I'm not going to show you a photo. I feel like we all know what I mean when I say soft glam. I don't know how we landed on these depictions being the definition of soft glam, but that's what I'm going to attempt. So I pulled out the Coffee Shop palette from Juvia's Place. It's just going to be a really good palette for a very neutral eye that hopefully is going to have a little bit of structure. Today I just primed with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I had that out because, right? Isn't that what I used? Yeah. Because I was shopping my stash and just trying to use something other than what's in my little everyday acrylic drawer. So no colored base, which means that we can really focus mostly on the contour of the eyes. So if you look at me right over here, do you see how it looks like right there? Like I've cut my crease? I haven't. But that works because this is exactly where I want the lightness, and this is exactly where I want the contour. It almost looks like I've already done eyeshadow, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy? Only thing I've done is I've highlighted the arch or the under part of my brow and then put that primer on. But besides that, there's nothing really on my eye except for I do take my concealer up into this area because right there it gets very dark. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the mid-tone brown. I'm going to go in with this shade and we're going to dust this into the crease right in this area, okay? I do want to lay down some type of transition, so I'm hoping this is what that is going to do for me without taking it over the top, okay? So again, I'm going to stick this right in here and I'm going to try to keep this part very light. Today we are going to attempt lashes again. I still would not consider myself a lash girly, but I am seeing the allure and I'm living the fantasy. When I can get them on, it is fun. They do amplify a look to make you feel quite fabulous. But I still do prefer just a really good mascara that, you know, does my lashes well. I really, really want to repurchase my favorite high-end mascaras, but with the Lash Princess from Essence, I just can't justify it. But if I did, it would be Lancome Hypnose Drama. Oh my God, it's such a great. Grandiose is also really good, but I prefer Hypnose Drama. I don't like the I can never say this right. Difficils. I always call it Definensals. I don't think that's what it's called. But, you know, that's their lengthening mascara. And it might lengthen, but it don't do nothing else, okay? So I would love to have Grandiose or Hypnose Drama preferably from Lancome, and then the Climax mascara in the red tube from NARS. Really, really great. So anyways, but yes, I do really like the mascara from Essence. The Lash Princess is just really, really good. So I'm just building this color up. I'm still just using that same color, and that's doing absolutely beautiful. Beautiful work, a beautiful blend. The thing I'm trying to achieve is, like, every time I see people do this, it looks almost airbrush. And I don't know how much of that is application process or a mixture of these people having like amazing skin, like with no texture, or filters. Now, I personally am not an anti-filter. I don't use them simply because I don't know how. Technology and I are not friends, okay? So that's the only reason I don't use filters. And also a few years back, I was using this filter for my photos on Instagram. And then one day I like really paid attention to how it was changing my face and how I instantly wanted to edit a photo when I took it. And after that, I stopped using filters on any of my photos. I was like, no, I don't want this thing to keep skewing my own view of my face and how I see myself. And, you know, because I was literally, I take a photo, I instantly wanted to edit it because it would slim down it would make my jaw more angular or whatever. And I was just like, that's not what I look like though. So yeah, I mostly don't use filters because I'm not good with technology. And also I just don't want to change the way I feel about my face. So I have lots of texture, moon pores for life. I get breakouts every so often. Now, very few and far between, amen. And this is my face. So I really am just trying to achieve very soft, kind of blurred out eyeshadow. So that's why I'm just trying to take my time. I'm usually quite ham-fisted. I do blend very quickly. It looks rough on my eyes. Like, it looks like I'm doing all this, but I'm not hurting myself at all. It's very, very gentle. I just move very quickly. So, all right, I like that. We are going to add just a little bit of depth on the outside because I do want to put lashes on. We are going to actually put on liner as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I really, really like this dark shade here. It's like a blackened plum. It's got, or burgundy more. It has a lot of purple in it, or eggplant would be better because there's less red in it, but there's a bit of purple in it. And I really like this for deepening out things. So I'm gonna just stick this on the outer portion using a small amount. I don't want to go in too quickly, too heavy. I'm gonna keep that real close to my lash line. Just like that. And now I like to look up because I do have my little sometime poof, and we are going to cover right over that sometimes poof to try to get more of a kind of, not exactly a wing, but just I don't want that weird little divot there. So I do have to bring that in a bit. Here we go. Another problem with when I do my eyeshadow is I'm usually trying to use one brush, and although that can be, you know, a method for really structured looks, I don't recommend it. Sometimes you need a smaller brush for a smaller area or for a more precise application. So I just gotta tell myself, stop being lazy. Sit and enjoy. Use the tools. All right. Ooh, I like how this one came up a little bit. So, oh, this one did too. Good. All right. I like that. I'm gonna take a new brush, no product on it, and I'm just going to blend these edges here. I think my family just got home, so you'll probably hear Dom and his feety feets. Let me just go make sure the door's locked because he'd be barging in on me. Ridiculous. And I thought I did my brows really good today, but this one is more like up and this one's more like out, but we're not gonna even worry about it. Who cares? Brows are on. We're having a good time. Sorry, I'm just checking out the... All right. I like that. Now comes the part where things could very easily get out of hand when I'm adding those shimmers. Oops, hold on. Let's go ahead and do our lower lash line. So today is, I'm gonna just do the same colors on the lower lash line. Today is Sunday. Unfortunately, my parents have doctor's appointments tomorrow, so I don't have anybody to watch my son. And I get home at about 6:15ish, and my husband has to be out of the door by at least like 6:50. And my son does not nap, and if he does, it is very sporadic. And so that means I have to be awake until my husband gets home around 4:15, and then I have to be up at 7:15. So I'm gonna get 2 hours of sleep tomorrow, if that. And then I have to work a 10-hour shift, and my mother-in-law is not feeling that well. So I'm hoping that she can at least take Dom to school tomorrow morning, or Tuesday morning. That way I can sleep till about 11 and pick him up at 11:15. Like, his school is just down the street from me, so we might be able to make that work. Of course, I wouldn't wake up at 11. I'd probably wake up at 10:45 because anxiety, but... So we are getting the last hurrah of makeup play in for the week right now. Like I said, I'm gonna go in with that same color. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make the, yeah, we're gonna go in the same color. Yeah, let's not deviate. So while I'm not super tired right now, I probably am going to be very tired later on tonight. Usually Saturdays are quite easy for me because the Friday before my Saturday to work, I can rest as much as I need to. And I've also had the benefit of sleeping that previous night. But Sunday into Wednesday gets rough. It gets rough, so I am just having my last little play session today. As you see, my voice is croaky because I'm tired. Low energy. But yeah. Okay, I like that. So now we can go into the lid. This is where things could easily get out of control. Too much shimmer, too much glimmer. So what I'm going to do is something, I've been watching Juicy Jazz. I'm very late. She's been on the platform for 11 years, and I think this is my first time just seeing her. Gorgeous woman. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. And I've been loving her videos, and I just watched one where she was talking about the Fenty, how many carats? Ooh, little itch there. She calls it a glitter, and I mean, I guess. So I love this highlighter as well, and I'm going to use this on the eye. So again, we don't have anything on the eye, no like colored base or anything. So this will be a good time with this product. I'm gonna use my finger. It is so sheer and such a like soft formula. It almost looks like nothing is happening, which is kind of what I want right now. But it's absolutely stunning. So we are going to dust that on the eye. Yep. Very subtle. Now, of course, I do want to see it. So we are going to pop on a little bit more. Hard to navigate with these gosh dang nails. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I knew there was something I wanted to do today. I was gonna cut them down and paint them pink. I like it. I'm going to take that first brush, or no, I'm going to take this rougher brush, clean her off. I'm going to take that first brown, kind of close in this shimmer so that it's not all over the place. Just right in here. Yeah. I'm so proud of myself when I succeed at like more gentle makeup. Because this doesn't look like a ton, but it still looks really good, right? I hope I don't ruin it with liner, but we are gonna try liner. This is the Fly Liner from Fenty. I cannot remember why I have this. I don't typically buy a ton of Fenty. She says that she uses a Fenty light highlighter. But yeah, I don't remember where I got this. I think I may have gotten it from Dion, but I'm not positive. And I think because we're going to be putting on lashes, I'm not even going to attempt to wing or anything. I don't think I need it. Now let's see if we can get these lashes on. I've had this for so long and it's still so juicy. I'm not even gonna put on that green liner. I won't do it. We will leave the lower lash line alone. I'm just obsessed with that green liner from NYX. And I also have a teal green liner from MAC now. I got it from the CCO when I was buying another MAC stack. MAC Stack Snack Pack. MAC Stack Snack Pack Big Mac. MAC Stack Snack Pack Big Mac Patty Whack. I'm sorry, I'm tired. The delirium is setting in. I am so proud of myself. It is actually only April 13th, and I have the entire month of April uploaded and scheduled. So proud of myself. I actually have the first weekend of May already uploaded as well. So very, very proud of myself just for doing what I enjoy and, you know, putting my back into it. All right, I just heard my baby. Heard my little Pookie. Pookie, is he Pookie now? My little Sir Dominic. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm going to pop on these lashes and we'll come back with a lip. Probably a dark brown. I haven't done my dark brown lip in a while. Probably that, and then I will let you go. Okay, we're back, we're done. I'm sorry I did the lashes and the lips without you. I had to go say hi to my son and take him to the potty and all that stuff. Now he's out there singing. I don't even know what song it is that he's humming, half screaming, half singing. I'm not sure, but you'll hear that. So yeah, I did get these lashes on, but guys, I feel like you can see like little white specks, but that's not so much the glue as it's the band. So I bought, these are the original with the Invisiband, and I think what's happening is the adhesive they use to keep the lashes on the backing is that supposed to come off? Should you be taking, how do you take that off? Because it's like little bulbs of like, I know it's adhesive, but it's like, it looks like clear glue, you know? And I feel like that's what I'm seeing. I thought having the liner there would kind of help to blend that so I wouldn't see it all that much, but for the most part, when I'm far away, you can't tell. And I did get them on best I could. So I'm also doing my lip from my lip bag. That is going to be what I'm using for the next, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 to 6 weeks. And today we use the KVD, I still don't know the name of these things, Everlasting Hyperlight Lipsticks. This is Black Briar. Then of course I put on top of that Sheba, which is not in this bag. It's in my everyday acrylic drawer. She has no rules, okay? She adheres to no rules. She is the rule, okay? And then instead of using a brown gloss like I typically like to do with this, I just put on top this Nikki K Diamond Glow Gloss in Gorgeous, because this is also in my lipstick bag for the month. So that is the look, and I'm very, very pleased. This is very mocha-licious. I was not aiming for soft glam. That's not really a style of makeup I have attempted. So I don't exactly know what constitutes completely as soft glam. And I like to stay away from adhering to all of those things. I also didn't put any mascara on the lower lash line. I just noticed that, and I'm kind of digging it. But I do really enjoy the eye. I try to keep it very natural, very, very soft, and I think we succeeded. Oftentimes, I feel a little naked if I don't got a bunch of colors all over my brow bone area and my sometime poof, you know what? Or you know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it just feels like there's so much space, and if I don't have colors there, my makeup feels undone. But today, by using that really beautiful soft brown that's just about my skin tone to kind of lay things down, it really gave that dark outer V a little bit of a boost where I didn't have to put it everywhere, but it still looks like there's a little bit of a gradient. You know, I love my gradients. So I like it. I think this would look really beautiful as well with a very gentle, like nude lip. I might do that for you, but I want to take a picture of this first. And then yeah, let's try another lip. Let's try 2 more lip colors, and then I'll let you go. You know, I can't help myself, okay? All right, let's see what else we have in this bag to do a cute little lippy lip. Ooh, I'm wearing coral, or it's pink, like hot pink, but she got a little coral in her. I do love these. What did I use them with? What did I do that with? Probably Sheba. Yeah, I just pulled out a bunch of different things, and I don't know. Ooh, So Red. I think So Red would be really pretty with Rager. So I did put Rager in here. I put her in here because I can't find this in store anymore, so we might as well just use her. It doesn't even matter anymore. And I also have other colors very similar. They're just not matte. And I love this formula. I would be tempted to get another color in this style if I could also get this while I was doing it. Maybe one day. All right, So Red from Juvia's. She's got a little orange in her. Okay. You ever hear your child make a noise? You're like, what is that? Are you laughing? Are you coughing? Are you choking? What are you doing? Oh, you're talking. Cool. Continue. Ah, see that? What is he singing? I don't know what he's doing. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I like that. And I do like an eye that can be very gentle, very neutral, very everything with all the lips. That's my favorite kind of eye, where it doesn't matter what lip I put on, it works, you know? She needs a gloss. We gotta have a gloss. Let's do another Diamond Glow from, wait a minute. I prefer to put a pink on top of this. Look at that. Ooh, it's gorgeous. I love it. All right, let me give you one more, and then we can all go rest. Okay, and now I want to do, oh, geez, I want to do like a pale purple lavendery lip. So we are going to use another KVD. This is Dark Wisteria. Oh, this is Liquid Rager. And this is exactly why it's important to go back within your collection and recheck things, because here I am raving about Rager when it's really just a easier formula to work with than this one. They're exactly the same color. Which means it doesn't matter which one I use up first, because I technically already have a backup. Let's test that by touching this up with Rager. Yeah, it's the same color. Rager is just a bit deeper because I don't have to do 2 layers of this, but it is basically Wisteria. So that's good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Lady. This is going to be one of those really bright nudes. Hair on my face and my son slamming. He feels like such a big boy slamming his own gate. All right. Real nude. Real gray. I love it. Check the blend. Customary Buffet Motorcycle Brigade. It was just 3. To gloss this, my little heart wants to go with this one, so let's do that. I was gonna change my mind, but oh no. Oh, they're covered up the like gray in that lipstick. This isn't terrible. It's okay. It's still real cute. Still real cute, yes. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I'm very low energy right now. I'm just mentally prepping myself for being super, super exhausted this week, but it is what it is. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that the saying? What does that mean? Who comes up with these things? You know, I got a whole list. I feel like I've talked about these at one point, but like, Cup of Joe. Who was Joe? And how energetic was he that we call a cup of coffee a cup of Joe? Is it Cup of Joe? Lazy Susan. How lazy was she that we turned that little turnstile thing into a lazy Susan? Was she lazy or was she smart and efficient? Okay, them things are fun. Anyways, but yeah, thank you for tuning into the channel. I hope you get all the lipstick out of your mouth, Jesus, okay? I hope you take care of yourself. I hope you are having a good day, night, lunch break, whatever, what have you. I hope you get some much needed rest. I hope you're journaling. I hope you're enjoying what little there is to enjoy. There's not a little, there's a lot to enjoy in life. Things are in the shitter right now, but we're here. We're still here, okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. I'm doing best I can, especially with all these goddamn hairs on my face. Come on now. But yeah, I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. Until then, guys, take such good care, and we will talk later.